What's up guys, it's me your boy GP back again with another Minecraft video. This is the third installment, and so far guys, we've done a lot. So in the last episode guys, we defeated the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I know, it was a lot. We did that, we got some armadillos, a dried gas, that's all the way at the end fortress. And I also made this XP farm here. Yeah, so if you guys are on Bedrock Edition, watch my last video. I might make a short about it actually, because you know, I like the viewer attention. That's so far what we've done, and now guys, this episode we're gonna get an ELYTRA. With the ELYTRA, we're going to find a new area, preferably probably closer to the end city, but near an ocean. I have a lot of ideas for certain farms that I'm going to be building and a lot of mega builds. I'm also going to be making my next base, which is going to be a step up from this little shack that you guys see here, and it's going to be in a whole different area. So without further ado, let's go to the end fortress. So if you guys didn't see last episode, I got a lot of enchantments on my items thanks to the XP farm, and yeah, I mean, look at this. The only thing I don't really have is mending and some minor enchantments like depth strider or I think that's actually it. And some thorns. But for the most part, I'm pretty stacked out. Also guys, we're gonna get some shulkers because we need that. Question for you guys. Have you guys ever seen 3 wandering villagers or traders? This is like the first time I've seen 3 of them. Let's go. Boom, and we're here. Yeah, I did some sick editing there. And now go back in. Oh my god, I jumped the other way. And now to go back in. Boom, we're in the end. Do I have enough blocks? I don't know. But one thing I do know that we need is some obsidian. It is extremely dark here after killing the Ender Dragon, huh? All right, with the obsidian mine, I can make an ender chest. Also realize I can't put down the ender chest. And look at that. The spears are here. Okay, I made an ender chest, but I also made an iron spear. And I guess what better place to try this than the end? How do I lunge? This might be very dumb. This thing's kind of bad. Okay. Yep, I'm hiding in here. How do you lunge? I need the lunge enchantment. Okay, took a little too long to figure that one out. How to use a golden apple for that. Hopefully I don't die coming out here. So let's go to the outer rings of the end. It put me on the outer edge. I wished I told it not to do that. But it did anyways, because it hates me. Alright, we probably got like the worst spawn, but nonetheless, it is alright. We go this way. Okay, if I had just, I guess, one direction, we'll make it go this way. And hopefully we get somewhere. See, this is going to take me forever. For you guys, it's going to be a couple of seconds. Oh, well, would you look at that? And I have to keep bridging over. Okay, great. Okay, we're here. Now let's kill these guys. Alright. Horrible. Not bad. First mending I get. Oh! That's what we're looking for. I mean, that is extremely lucky. First I thought, I'm like, hey, there's nothing here, but you know, there's the one over there. I didn't check the second chest. That's exactly what I need to put on my boots. That's also what I need. Okay, great. I mean, we can make our first shulker. Boom, our first shulker box. We'll fill that in with all the loot that we're getting now. All right, we're already up 7 diamonds. So, pretty good. Okay, where was it? There it is. Okay, now we go to that. Now we bridge over. I almost forgot that. Okay, we'll put that hotspot. Ooh, I got the ELYTRA. Now we get the dragon head. All right, we got the dragon head and the ELYTRA. So I guess I'm going to be a dragon for a little bit. This is what I am now. But what I am actually going to do, let me just get down to the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find another one of these because I'm probably going to need 2 or maybe 3 ELYTRAs for now. I'm obviously going to come back later and grab a whole lot more. But since I don't have mending, it's going to be breaking a lot. So I kind of want to get some mending on this. So let's go quickly do that. That was way more than enough blocks. Alright guys, so I have looted up the end cities to have about 4 ELYTRAs. I'm gonna get back and then show you guys the loot. Let's get through this portal. Alright guys, so coming back from the end, this is exactly what loot we got. So, we have 3 ELYTRAs, 3 dragon heads, and a whole lot of diamonds. Look at this. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2, Efficiency 3, and Mending. I'm gonna put this on this pickaxe right here. Put mending on that. Then I have a Curse of the Vanishing Silk Touch. I don't know what Curse of the Vanishing does, but I'm going to search that up. I got some very good swords, which I'm going to combine along with a lot of thorns. And I think I have one mending boots. Yeah. So I'm going to combine this thorns book with this depth strider. And then I'm going to combine it with my feet that I have right now. And yeah, I'm going to put some thorns on everything. And also, guys, we have the new lunge spear. So now I am fully kitted in my diamond. I have the elytras. Now it's time for the next part of this video. But while I have you guys here, subscribe. I'm be posting every single Saturday. As you guys know, I'm trying to be consistent, and your guys' support really does mean a lot. So let me know down in the comments if you're still watching by saying elephant. That's what I want. I want elephant. So elephants in the chat. Okay, now let's continue. First things first, let's get some unbreaking on these guys, because look at this guy. He's kind of low. But with all that I have some unbreaking books from my times enchanting, and that is exactly what we're going to put on some of these. So from some of that diamond armor that I had, I repaired some items. I also got myself a mending fortune pickaxe along with a mending looting 3 sharpness 5 sword, and I'm probably gonna go for a silk touch, but I need to search up what Curse of Vanishing does. I still have no idea what that does. Otherwise, I'm gonna be using this pickaxe. And I guess right now, let's put unbreaking on this brand new elytra. So with the elytra's done, I just remembered I need to get a lot of gunpowder and a lot of sugar canes, but luckily I have some growing right out there. So let's do that. Okay, we're only going to build like 27. I don't want to waste too much gunpowder. But now that I have this done, let's go try and find a new place. If not, I think, guys, we might have to make some farms because I miss making farms. So let's go. Guys, what do you guys think about this area? I could carve this place out. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I got some plans for this area. I can put a base here. Oh my god. I think we're building here. I hate how I always end up picking like a savanna biome, but I kind of like this. We're definitely going to start on this side though. We're definitely starting here. So luckily it didn't take that many rockets to get here. I think we're only like a 2,000 blocks away. But let's start by lighting this area up. Okay, so my idea for this area, guys, if you guys see, is kind of circular, right? This right here, it's all kind of circular. And my plan is to see these spires that are coming out, right? These little, like, these high points. I want to make it circular, kind of like a crown, kind of almost, right? But it's going to be black, I think. I think I'm going to make this area black. Like, maybe use, like, deep slate brick for it. And then in the middle, this is going to be, like, my main base, I think. I think it's big enough. I can put a nice secret like chest area, and look at that river too. It is very, very nice. And I can easily, with this river here, make a nice mob farm. I can put a lot of mobs here. So this is definitely oh my god, is that? Oh, I thought it was a mushroom, but there is a lot of sick biomes here. A lot of sick terrain generation, honestly. And I think I'll be able to build something cool. I think right now what I'm going to do is get this all leveled down and then start mining, because I'm definitely going to have to mine. I think that's the first thing we do. Definitely bring this to where we want it to be. So watch me do that. All right, guys. So this is roughly what I've done so far. So I've been mining out like one side to like make it flat. And I think this aerial view gives you guys kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. So if you look here, see how it's kind of circular? Or better yet, let me do this. You see that? It's circular, right? So I kind of need to map out the circle that I want, which I think is roughly this size. And then find the center first, I guess, which I think just by looking at it seems to be right here, right? So right now we'll just make this a temporary center. So with this being the temporary center, what we really want to do is kind of flatten all of this down and start from scratch. So right here is the side that I've been mining. I kind of have to take out this whole thing behind me here, and right behind that unlit area, I need to take that out. But I also need to map out a circle, else this is going to be kind of useless if it's not, you know, perfect. It's going to really piss me off. So there's a lot that we need. So technically the home base, guys, it just won't happen this episode. I'm doing this a little too early. What I do need for making this build is a beacon. So I need to kill the wither, and I need to get a lot of iron because I'm going to need a maxed out beacon. But let me show you guys how much I've mined so far. Obviously not that much. It's just a simple, it's been like what, 20 minutes? Oh my god, that's a pink sheep. That's a baby pink sheep. I've never seen that before. But yeah, so with that being said, we gotta make an iron farm. But first, let's go back home. And we are here. I had to switch to the second elytra. There's a lot we need to do, guys, before we can even attempt that mega build. I'm so sorry. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys. So I just finished testing, and I think I found the way I'm going to make my iron farm. And it's actually pretty easy. I can actually make it in a village, as you can see here. But there are some rules to this. So if you're building this in a village like I am, here's some key rules. First of all, you must have no villagers outside. They can't be outside at all. They can't have any beds or any jobs either. So I took out all the composters, all the smithing stuff, every single thing, it's all gone. There is nothing in here. It is a desolate, broken village. And then another thing that I did was I use strictly fletching tables. That way that these guys always work when it's like raining, or when it's not raining, these guys are always working, giving me the most amount of drops. I also have 30 villagers here so that I can spawn up to 3 iron golems each instance. Each villager needs their own bed. So for 30 villagers, you need 30 beds. This is the maximum. The minimum that you guys want is 20 villagers and 20 beds and 20 fletching tables. Since this is just going to be a simple iron farm, I'm not going to make a trading hall. This is just simply a iron farm. Also, guys, you guys don't need to fill up any caves. As you guys can see, I have this open area here and they're not spawning there at all. The iron golem spawn wherever the villagers are, usually the village center, and it's making this the village center. Yeah. Oh, poor kitty. 10 comments and I'll find a way to save a kitty. Let's start building this in my hardcore world now. All right, guys. So I'm back in the hardcore world now. And these are the supplies that I'm just going to be starting off with. If I need to add more, I'll make sure to edit this part right now. So this is the material list. So I'm using fletching tables, hence why I got 120 spruce planks here and 60 flint. And then I also have 90 wool and 90 more planks because I'm going to make 30 beds. Now, obviously the amount of wool that I have isn't actually for 30 beds. That's because I'm going to be using some of the beds inside this village. But right now, let's start making the frame of this. So I want this to be the center. So we're going to dig 2 blocks down. And what we're going to do, guys, is place down 2 chests like so, a hopper into here, and then a campfire. Then what we're going to do is on top of this campfire, put up 2 signs. This is to stop the smoke. And now we can move to the next part where you want to put signs on all 4 sides of the sign. And then on top of the sign, guys, you guys want to put down more signs. So right on this one, not on this one, right here. Oh, I put that on wrong. Right up there. There you go. Then, guys, inside the middle of this, you guys want to shift and then put down a lava block right here. This is going to be the killing chamber. Now here, fill this back up. And this is going to be my entry, and I'm going to remember that. So from here, we're going to count out 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to do that for all sides. Now that you've placed the blocks in the right area, you now want to make sure everything inside this is cleared out. So that's what I'm quickly going to do now. All right, as you guys can see, I've cleared it out. Now I'm going to connect these blocks together. Now with this done, I'm just going to put some leaves on top of this. All right, guys. And so now you want to place a block in each of these corners. You're going to remove these later. But for now, you're going to place a block here. And then you're going to put water on top of this. Now, I'm not going to do that just yet. Right here, I'm going to put a water block there. And a water block here, and then this becomes an infinite water source. And I can put the water on each of these corners like so. Now what you guys want to do is put these water blocks exactly in the order as I'm about to show you guys. From this little edge right here, you see how this water goes off one and then goes down? You want to start from this one here and start putting a water block there and a water block there. You skip the middle and then you make an infinite source, but you never put water here and here on all corners. So you're just going to go and put down some water on the sides. So when it's done, you'll see the water push all the way here and lead into this center spot here. All the water leads there. Hey, this is the perfect time to subscribe. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe. I'll be making a whole lot of farms and a lot of cool builds. And I always take your guys' ideas in. So subscribe. All right, let's get back to the video. Now comes the collection part. So we see this is our center. So we're going to come here. And we're just going to build a little staircase down. It should be 2 blocks from the surface. So 1, 2. So from here, we're just going to go until we find our chest. Like this. Also, guys, you want to make sure there's no paved blocks like this. So we're just going to quickly put down some blocks like so, and just rinse and repeat until there's no paved dirt anywhere. And also guys, make sure to break these blocks after you've done that. And now you can head on down. So when you're down here guys, you guys again want to mine out 9 blocks from this chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this is our 9th block. So for me, I'm just gonna leave a dirt block there because I'm gonna put fletching tables up there. Now again, I'm gonna go 9 blocks from here. So, and then this is the 9th block, and now I can connect this side. So this is our area. All right, here comes the next part guys. Now if you have a village, quickly collect all the villagers into an area and get all their beds. Make sure to also destroy any jobs like a composter bin like this. Okay, I've now taken all the villager jobs and all their beds. And now I'm gonna come down here guys, and I'm gonna place down beds like this. So I'm gonna place down a bed here, 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 and here. This is 5 beds on this side, and we're gonna put 5 more here. But I want you guys to do something a little different. So first put down some blocks like so, and then place down your beds like this. With this done like this guys, you can then mine out these blocks here. So this is 10 beds here, and then we're gonna put another 10 underneath these. And then we're going to repeat this again under here. So now we're just going to make sure this entire area is fully lit up. Now the next part guys is putting down the fletching tables. So I have 30 fletching tables here. So we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 28, 29, 30. So now we have room for 30 of them. What I'm going to do is actually segregate this a little bit. So on this side, I'm just going to block off the beds like so, and then get all these villagers down here. We're also going to get some of the hay bales that we have lying around here right now. This is actually going to give us food to breed these villagers. We're going to make some bread. And then with these 2 villagers here, we're just going to drop them each 29. So here's some for you, and here's some for you. All right, so they started making some babies. They're going to keep making until they have 30 babies. I mean, there's going to be 30 villagers. Now, I'm just going to wait for these guys to grow up. It takes about 20 minutes for the villagers, so these 2 will take 20 minutes. So I'll get back to you guys when I have 30. Actually, I'll get back to you guys when I have 20, because they'll keep on making babies until they have 30. 20 is all you need to start with getting an iron golem. Well guys, they're starting to grow up, and I got my first nitwit, so it's time for me to kill him sadly. So you're just gonna stay in here, and I'm gonna keep making sure these guys grow. All right guys, so I think the villagers are all grown up. I don't see any nitwits, and I'm hearing some iron golems dying. But let's see if we are spawning at least two iron golems. I mean, so far we're already at 26 iron. So let's see. There's one. So I'm gonna wait for this iron golem to finish. I'm gonna empty out that chest, and then I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes and see how many items we get in those 10 minutes. So starting now. All right, it has been 10 minutes, and we have the final iron golem actually dying right now. So we have, what is that? 72 iron ingots. That is every 10 minutes. We will get around 432 drops an hour. That is kind of a lot. I don't really believe that. It's probably closer to like around 350. All right, guys. So I actually decided to do something else. I actually want to add an auto crafter in here, and I already made it, but I'm going to just show you guys exactly what I did. So I have an auto crafter here with a hopper, and then I also have another auto crafter here, 2 comparators like so that leads into this block, a redstone dust, and then a repeater here. This isn't going to work on its own right here, but I have this that I wanted to do. So I was going to put some blocks like this. I'm going to take out all of this iron, put it in here. And what I wanted to do was actually use some copper golems. So I'm going to take this and put this here, pumpkin, and then, so I think I set that up the right way. And now if I put another one here. So in this chest, I'm just going to put the poppies and some string in case we get some cats. We'll put that there. So I want the poppies there, and I want iron in here. Hopefully this will work now. Seems like it is. Well, we'll just make sure. So we got poppies going in there. That's it. That's what we wanted, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's working. That is done now. I have a fully automatic iron farm that's making me iron blocks. So just to recap, I got the elytras right here. I can now finally fly. Look at me go. I found my new mega base area, which definitely in a couple of episodes, it's going to be done. And it's going to be very, very cool. So you guys get ready for that. The next episode is going to be a long one. And it's going to be me building there and moving up, building a whole lot of stuff there. Honestly, it's going to be a lot. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want a little more in-depth iron farm video, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to do that. As always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I can't wait to finally do this. Peace!